Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming, and this is From the Depths, and I am just doing a little bit of testing, and this is hopefully a quickish video, or as quick as I make a video nowadays, about some little testing I was doing for damage. Now, what spurred this was as an additional change to my Etendar video previously. I was looking at the missiles, and I made a missile with an Exocet version, which was a 9 block medium missile, mainly with explosives, and it was having hellish problems just taking something simple out as a conduit. And going back, also the previous ones with the AS-30s, which was only a 5 block, lots of explosive, was also still having problems with a simple conduit. And I'm thinking, well, why is this happening? So for the testing, I have created this little platform with this little target panel, which has different types of frontal material, each separated by heavy armor, and a wooden blocks at the back to catch any what's over penetrating, or to show us what I'm actually seeing is the damage going through, but we'll go into that. I am running the latest stable build, which is version 2.5211, I believe it is, and yeah, that's got a number of bug fixes and etc., which is not the aim of this particular video, but just for consistency. And what I have set up is I've got 3 weapons here. If I'm going to turn on the so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm actually going to go into the seat of the vehicle so I can get my weapon controller. So first of all, we have this short range, well, a medium missile, and basically it is 4 explosives, giving it about 5,000 HE damage, and it's going to have an impact damage, thrust thumper damage of around 1,000, give or take a little bit. So what I have been doing is just testing what happens if you aim at this target. Now, just before I go further, this target is docked with a tractor beam, and was set up as a drone, so it's in a sub-vehicle spawner, so it can be spawned in and repeated. So first of all, we're going to just aim at, say, a wooden blocks, and that does, well, actually that does as expected. We're now going to go down, say, to an alloy block once the missile has loaded, ready to fire. And the interesting bit is you can see the explosion has passed through the light alloy. This light alloy is still attached. It's not just a block. It is damaged, but it actually went through and damaged all this wood behind. So the HE must be going through, and I think I was seeing this on the conduit, in that the surface blocks seemed to be hardly being damaged. They were light alloy or metal, and some of the HE was going through, but there was a big air gap between anything that was doing any damage, so you couldn't actually blow through the damn surface of the target, so it appeared to be doing very little damage. Is it just medium missiles? Well, if I go to this one, which these are 4 small missiles which have about 1,000 damage each, so 4 of them should be about the same, 4,000 or 5,000 damage. So if we aim at this block, the top one's got a bit of damage. I think the rest of these are fairly much undamaged, so we just go straight for the alloy on here, and again we can see a little bit of surface damage, and the HE has gone through the surface. So so my view on this is, why is it leaking through the surface? It should be spreading out over the surface, fine, but not going through this surface block. And then Also, APS gun. So here I have an APS. It's a 420mm because that gave me some HEs which were around 4,000 explosive damage, and it's also got 1,000 kinetic. Now I could actually increase this because and I've also put a proximity fuse on this. Now the proximity fuse, don't put it down to 2 meters, was to stop bounces. So and I might do the equivalent on this just to show that as comparative. But if we fire the missile at the same light alloy block, no damage on the front, and the wood behind has disappeared. So definitely getting some sort of leak problem with the HE. And just to test, is it because of it's going through enough to get through here? If we go against heavy armor, we should have enough to block the best of HE. It's still passing through and taking out the wood. Yeah, so that's potentially a problem. Generally, HE should be destroying these surface blocks, and all that HE power should be distributed here and not really going through. But it seems to be, in whatever way, going through to the back. Now I'm just on here, just to make sure it's even. Let's try a proximity fuse, set to 2 meters. And we'll add another explosive there, and I'm just going to repair the target panel by doing a repair in here, waiting for it to repair, and then cancelling any repairs. So once it's repaired, take that out, and also to ensure that any blocks are seen as new, we just respawn everything. So we're going through now with our proximity fused missile. Again, very little damage on the top and a whole load on the inside. So yeah, definitely we have there is a leak issue in some way with the HE. Just putting this up, I'm going to put a bug request in if anyone see it, but also can other people see if they're getting the similar sort of behaviour. Now I don't think it's just this latest build. I think this has been around potentially a couple of builds, but it maybe about 2 or 3 releases at most. Before then it was definitely doing more surface damage, but now we're getting this HE leak, and I've not got a lot of stuff going here. I've got a very capable machine. I don't think we're going to have a any sort of leak in that regard of oversaturated. You know, I haven't got lots of stuff going. What's the right? I'm trying to think of the right word. I am. It's not a lag issue. Let's put it that way. Anyway, just thought I'd put this up there just to get views. So if people are seeing problems with missiles, to be honest, I had the reverse in this as well. This is what also led to me onto this, in that my aircraft were getting taken out very easily by some small missiles, and I reckon it's because the small missile was hitting the surface, which wasn't penetrating, but the HE was going through and then destroying ammo blocks, etc. inside. So even the outside was like whole, the inside was taken out, and I looked at it and it was just by basically HE leakage. Anyway, that's it for now. Leave any comments below. I will be putting another video up about a new ship build, but I just wanted to get this particular video up because I will link it on the bug post that I'm going to put up about this. Anyway, until next time, keep playing the back game, and as always, have fun.